Happening tonight, Metro Council meeting once again. Councilmember Courtney Johnston joining us now in studio to talk about what all is on the agenda, and it is a long agenda tonight. Good morning, Courtney.
It is. Good morning.
So one of the things that's going to be on there is the capital spending plan. What are we expecting from those discussions tonight?
So the capital spending plan, as the mayor has presented it, is about $569 million. So there have been several amendments that people have brought forth. I don't expect some of those to be moved on the floor tonight. Okay. There's a couple that have been talked about a lot in the news. One from Councilmember Mendez and Councilmember Hurt, taking away the $15 million with regard to the Jefferson Street cap. So that will be debated tonight because there are some differing opinions on that. And then also there's a $10.5 million one that Councilman O'Connell and I actually are sponsoring that adds to it. It's a compromise in that he had originally had an amendment that took $15 million away from the zoo parking garage. Okay. And so that caused a lot of angst with several council members in the community, and so we worked out a really nice amendment that is just a compromise, and so it's good. It's a good compromise.
A lot going on, a lot of money on the table here, and we're also talking about the American Rescue Plan, even more money from the federal government, and there are some resolutions for that as well on the table.
Yes, there are several resolutions that total about $41.5 million. There's looking at about 6. 2 of them have been deferred. There's one that's been in the news quite a lot lately with regard to Brookmead Park, and there's a substitute being offered that reduces that allocation from 1.9 to 1.26, and it takes out a lot of the inflammatory language surrounding homelessness. These dollars were not meant to eradicate homeless people from the park at all or disturb them in any way. It was for renovations and security measures, and so we have redrafted that, reduced that amount, and it's specifically for Brookmead Park, and I expect for that to pass tonight.
And so why was it important to even bring that measure and put it on the table in the first place, these kinds of improvements at Brookmead?
Brookmead has been in the news quite a bit lately, and there's some neighbors in that area that are very upset about the living conditions there, number one, from a humanitarian perspective, but also they would like their park back. So homelessness is an issue that we're dealing with across the county, and so we need to focus on it, and we're spinning our wheels at this point, and so it's a matter of it's time to make a plan and do something. And so this is what Parks has identified as needs and what the fiscal note is in order to get this park back to where its original intent. And so that's where we're at.
Yeah, hopefully some steps in the right direction. We'll definitely be watching tonight and seeing where those conversations go. So thank you for coming in this morning. We
appreciate it. Thanks for having me.
Of course. All right, folks, keep in mind we're going to have all the information and the outcome of tonight's meeting. So stick with News 2 on air and online for more on what develops. Christine.